What's up, guys? This is Andre Johnson, former wide receiver here at the University of Miami from '99 to 2003. I'm here with my former teammate, wide receiver and wide receiver coach now, Kevin Beard. What's up, man? How you been?
What's going on, big dog?
I'm good, man. How does it feel to be back?
Man, you know what, man? It's awesome. It's awesome, man, to really get a chance to show these guys what it really takes to be a national champion,
Right.
to be a hurricane, and then lead to being a national champion.
Yeah, that was one of the things we talked about a little earlier. Just like the hard work and what it took to become a national champion. I think about when we came in as freshmen and the room we had, with the Reggie Wayne and the Santana, Darryl Jones, those guys that were already there before us. And Curtis Johnson, our receiver coach. Like, what was it about that room that you think that I think we both know, but I think that people need to know, like, what was it about that room that made us so special?
And you know what? I think it was the accountability
Right.
that they put on us. And so, first you want to be accountable to yourself, and then that accountability to yourself carries you over to be accountable to each other.
Right.
And when it's 3rd and 5 and that ball come your way, you got to be accountable to make that play.
Right. I think that was like one of the biggest things about that room was like, I remember CJ used to always be like, critique his route. And
Yeah.
you may not always agree with what what somebody had to say,
Absolutely.
but and like you said, I think it definitely made us accountable. It made us when that ball was coming your way, there was no doubt in my mind that you was gonna make that play.
Absolutely.
We trusted each other. I mean, we worked our butts off, man, every day, and it was something different, and special about that room.
I'll tell you this. Another thing that jumps out to me is every rep was a championship rep.
Right. Right.
So there was no individual where you was just coasting through. There was no routes on there where you was coasting through. There was no one-on-one rep that you coast through. Like everything met everything.
Yeah, that was CJ had I remember we would just warm up, and like as soon as we started warming up, he wanted us full sprint.
Full speed.
Yeah, like it was crazy, and I remember when we first got here. I think every receiver that played for CJ
Hated
him. But we grew to love him.
Yep.
Favorite memory.
Favorite
here at the University
memory.
of Miami.
Ooh. All right, this one of them, and this is a little small one. But we at pregame meal, and somebody asked CJ to pass them the water, and he grabbed the water at the spew where you pour the water out
Yeah.
and just passed it to you like I don't want that water no more.
Yeah, I remember that. I think we was in West Virginia when that happened. Because everybody at the table just kind of looked at each other. Yeah. I would definitely say, man, my favorite moment, of course, would be the national championship game, but it was always the Florida State games for me. Like,
Always.
especially the year, was it 2000 when we came back, they was up 17.
Yeah. Yeah.
We was up 17 nothing, but they came back and Shockey goes in and catches the touchdown and win the game. I think that was just like the turning point for us,
Wow.
to we go win a national championship the next year. So
When you say Florida State, now when you're around the players and you're in the community, I think the biggest issue that we have right now is we're circling Florida State.
right.
We're circling Clemson. We're circling the big teams. What we did back then, everybody was being circled
Yeah, everybody got it.
because you knew you were going to get their best.
Yeah.
And we had a couple games in our career with Boston College. We almost
Yeah.
fell apart. Virginia Tech, we
Yeah.
almost fell apart.
Right.
And it was almost like we knew that Florida State game every year, though.
Yeah.
Like, that was going to get you drafted.
Yeah, that was, it was always, the saying was, you want to go first round,
That's
ball
right.
out against Florida
That's
State.
it. That's it.
Yeah, so, yeah, I definitely think for the young guys that are here, they have to get back to that, it's not about just the Clemson. It's not about Florida State. It's about everybody, because when we were here, we were the target.
That's right. Yep.
And I think that's something we have to get back to. With the young guys that you have now, is that where you see that things are headed with
Absolutely.
everything that's going on now, the changes and different things?
Yes, and I think the biggest turnaround or change is, Coach Cristobal is getting a lot of guys who was a part of this program at those times that understand the culture and the mindset and the preparation that goes into being the most hunted.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And trying to infuse that into these young men now. And so every day is culture. Every day it's championship effort. Every rep is a championship rep.
Right.
And I think when the guys start to see the success that they start to have, they
Right.
buy in.
Yeah.
And it makes them more and more hungry for it. And once they see that, then they start to hold each other accountable. And now, like you said,
Right.
hey, coach him up.
Right.
I'm not thinking about his feelings anymore.
Right.
Because I'm thinking about when it's game time, I need him to execute this play the right way so we can win this game.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a big part in it. But, man, just being here today, meeting with you guys, being back around with everyone, it's truly amazing. I've been away for a little while, so it's great for me to be back here. And it's just good catching up with you, man.
Absolutely, man.
You've always been like a brother to me. I'm happy for you. Back here, back home where you're supposed to be.
Yes, sir.
And being the receiver coach here. So just look forward to great things from you.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. And I'm going to be leaning on you to sometimes get on a FaceTime or Zoom call, telephone call, just to talk to these guys and kind of pour into them, because one of the guys that poured into us, or two of the guys that really poured into us in our time was
Right.
Lamar Thomas
Right.
and Michael Irvin.
Right.
And we wanted to be accountable for them.
Right. Yes, most definitely. So, I'm here for you, man. Whatever you need, I'm here. Phone call, like you say, Zoom call, whatever it is, I'm here for you. So, as long as you know that, man, I'm excited for this upcoming season and see what we're about to do.
Yes, sir. Change the game.
All right.
Yes, sir.